Good afternoon, scale tippers, and welcome to Badger's Point. So, today we're going to cover the US bombing of Syria and how I think that's going to turn out, and why I think a lot of the calls that this is going to be, oh, it's World War III, are utter bullshit. So, basically, what happened is the US was under the impression that Syria used chemical weapons against its people, something we had warned them about doing before, and did nothing about when they did it anyway. And so we did a limited strike on an airfield that was the staging area or supposed staging area for the attack. Now, the interesting part of this is, according to and I'm going to click on the article here, NBC News article, because I have a few news articles here. There's an NBC News article that states, we were in talks with the Russian military multiple times prior to the attack. So it's not like Putin and Russia didn't know about it. And the whole kerfluffle about Russian soldiers being stationed at that base, not only did we avoid that area and limited the attack to infrastructure and limited the attack to ensure that there were as few casualties as possible, but we had warned them. So I highly doubt the Russian troops were there, and if they were not at any risk, because the Russians knew what was up. Now, here's another interesting thing. Russia, despite knowing this attack was imminent, not even 24 hours before, this was released by CBS News, April 6, 2017, at 4:33 p.m., which we pulled the attack around 9, 10 o'clock is when I heard about it, so 4 or 5 hours prior. A spokesperson for Putin stated Russia's support for Assad has its limits. And why would they do that if they had such a problem with the attack they knew we were about to pull off? Why would they do it? Russia knew about the attack. They set it up so that they didn't have to be hardline about this. And their response so far has been to say, well, we're not going to be sharing military information with you anymore in accordance with this treaty that we had, or agreement that we had with them. So, honestly, the only thing this has done has been a token show of force and a token response. Everyone did what they were politically pressured to do, but everyone spoke with each other the entire time. So, honest to God, this is all standard behind-the-scenes bullshit between governments. I guarantee you Russia gave us the thumbs up for this attack. They knew about it. They released a statement to mitigate how they have to respond to it prior to the attack, and then their after response is condemnation and a token show of, we won't tolerate this. That's it. Now, is it early in the game? Could they do something more? Yes. But I don't think they're going to do much. I mean, Putin is not a stupid man. Putin has played the political game very brilliantly. And Trump has proven time and again not to be a total idiot. He generally manages to shaft all of the people talking crap about him. He manages to pull something out that proves them wrong. Now, do I think that the US should have done this? No. The gas attack has enough suspicion cast on it that we should have waited. We should have called for international independent investigation. We should have called for UN sanctions. We should have asked Russia to do something. There's a lot we could have done other than this. However, just doing this is not going to lead to World War III. Because, as I've shown, Russia knew about it. Russia released a mitigating statement anyway, and the response so far has been standard token crap. And basically, the US did a token show of force after speaking with Russia about it. Then Russia did a token response. It's all the game of We have to keep face, but we don't want war, and we really want to work out our differences, so everyone plays the game according to the rules that are set up. So I am not worried about this at all. I'm going to be linking all of these articles below, and honestly, I really urge people to stop freaking out, because no one is going to push this into World War III. People that run this stuff are not stupid. They're not Skeletor, they're not idiots. It's just the game being played as it has for decades, and that's the Badger's point.